Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube video where we will discuss a critical issue that affects human rights and justice, custodial torture. Today we'll shed light on this topic to create awareness and explore ways to eradicate this violation from our society. Custodial torture refers to the act of causing physical or psychological pain to individuals while they are in the custody of law enforcement or other authorities. It's a serious violation of human rights that goes against the principles of human dignity and the right to be free from cruel and degrading treatment. So why is it crucial to address custodial torture? First and foremost, it's our responsibility to uphold human rights and create a society that respects the dignity of every individual. By raising awareness and understanding about this issue, we can work towards stopping these practices and promoting justice and equality for all. Custodial torture has severe consequences for the victims, both physically and psychologically. They often suffer from physical injuries, broken bones, and long-term disabilities. Psychologically, they may experience conditions like post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. It's essential to stand up against these abuses and provide support for the victims. Moreover, custodial torture erodes trust in law enforcement and the justice system. When those entrusted with protecting our rights engage in such acts, it undermines the very foundations of a fair and just society. This loss of trust can lead to a breakdown of cooperation with law enforcement, hinder reporting of crimes, and create doubts about the fairness of the justice system. To understand the issue better, let's delve into the historical context of custodial torture. Throughout different periods and regions, it has been used as a means of control and intimidation. From ancient times to recent history, custodial torture has been employed in various forms, including physical methods like beatings and suffocation, as well as psychological tactics like threats and sleep deprivation. Custodial torture occurs due to a combination of factors. The abuse of power and authority by individuals in positions of influence is a significant cause. A lack of accountability and oversight allows such abuses to persist. Political and social contexts, along with corruption and impunity, also contribute to the prevalence of custodial torture. From a human rights perspective, custodial torture is unequivocally prohibited. International human rights organizations like the United Nations and Amnesty International play a vital role in advocating for human rights, including the prevention of custodial torture. International conventions establish the right to be free from torture and provide a framework for combating this violation. The consequences of custodial torture are far-reaching. Victims suffer physically and psychologically, but it also has broader implications for society. It undermines the rule of law, perpetuates social divisions, and hampers social and economic development. Efforts to combat custodial torture involve both domestic and international measures. Countries enact laws explicitly criminalizing custodial torture and establish penalties for perpetrators. Training and education programs for law enforcement and authorities on human rights are crucial. Independent oversight mechanisms, strengthening legal systems, and international cooperation are vital steps in preventing custodial torture and ensuring accountability. Education and awareness are powerful tools in addressing custodial torture. By raising awareness about this issue, we can mobilize support, encourage dialogue, and advocate for change. Educating law enforcement personnel and authorities about human rights helps foster a culture of respect and ethical conduct. Providing support and rehabilitation to victims, along with promoting the voices of survivors, is essential in breaking the cycle of silence and impunity. In conclusion, custodial torture is a serious violation of human rights that demands our attention and action. We must work together to create a future where every person is treated with dignity and fairness, regardless of their circumstances. By raising awareness, advocating for change, and supporting organizations working to combat custodial torture, we can make a difference. Thank you for joining us today in this important conversation. Together, let's stand against custodial torture and build a world where human rights and justice prevail. Remember, each one of us has the power to make a difference.